All right. Well, welcome. Thank you all for taking the time to join tonight so we can learn about some natural and safe options for our family's physical and emotional health. I know everybody on here knows me, but if you're watching the recording, my name is Casey Merritt. I am a holistic health coach and a self care empowerment coach. So, my goal is to help you get a little bit more in touch with your body and your emotions and use natural, safe tools to feel better. So, tonight we're going to be focusing on just the basics of essential oils and whatever you came here for. If you have like a piece of paper or something you're taking notes on, go ahead and write down at the top of the page the big things that you're looking to get some support with. And maybe it's not even for you. Maybe you came to this class hoping to get some help for a loved one who's going through something. So, whatever it is, go ahead and write down that page, and that way you can be listening for the solutions. And if we don't cover it, then you can ask at the end for some one on one help. But this basics class is going to leave you feeling empowered. That's my goal, for you to walk away from this feeling much more empowered to reach for your natural options for your health. We're going to cover three cool things about oils, three ways to use them, and how to get them in your home, because you're going to have a wish list after this. And I will say that I am especially skilled at helping people score a lot of freebies. It's a fun game for me. So let's dive in. First cool thing about oils is how safe they are. So I use these with my entire family, from newborns, the pets, elderly, everybody gets oiled up. They're 100% natural and safe. We don't have side effects, really just side benefits, and there's no addictions here. What essential oils are, it's like the life force of a plant, and it's been extracted for amazing health benefits, both physically and emotionally. And the oils that I'm sharing with you tonight are all doTERRA. These have all been certified pure tested grade. They are the most pure, the most potent, the most medically and scientifically backed essential oils in the world. So they pack a punch. Keep in mind, they are 50 to 70 times more powerful than fresh herbs. So a little goes a long way. Curious, drop in the comments or raise your hand if you've ever used peppermint tea, maybe to soothe an upset stomach. Peppermint is famous for its tummy soothing properties. Well, you'd have to drink 28 cups of peppermint tea to have the same effect as a single drop of peppermint oil. So, again, very powerful. Now, I love peppermint for its energizing properties. You guys ever raise your hand if you ever like get that afternoon slump? It's like after lunch you start to, ooh, I need a nap, right? So you can put a drop of peppermint oil in your hands, rub your hands together, and just take some deep breaths. Aim for 10 deep breaths. What peppermint oil does is it allows more oxygen into all of your cells. So that's why when you breathe it in, not only are your sinuses opening up and you can breathe more clearly, but your brain and body is more alert because of that extra oxygen flowing through your body. It's also very cooling. So I know some of us here are in Texas and we are terrified of the summer to come because it is hot. If you do, if you're looking for a way to naturally and quickly cool your body down, you can just put that residual oil that was left on your hands from that deep breath, just rub it on the back of your neck. It'll cool you right down. Peppermint's also a go-to for any head tension. So anytime you start to feel, your muscles and your head and neck tightening up, you can put a drop of peppermint on your hairline or the back of the neck to relieve that head tension. I see Tony said she uses peppermint a lot. It's a favorite, huh? All right. Second cool thing about oils is how effective they are. So I love doctors. There's a reason, there's a purpose for them, right? If we break down and if we fall and break something, we want to go to the doctor to have them reset that bone. But seriously, guys, for most of the stuff that pops up in your home, you can take care of it naturally at home. What I love about oils is they're actually more effective than modern approaches to health problems because they're able to permeate the cell membrane and support each of your cells, both inside and outside of the cell. So, whereas modern medicine a lot of times is kind of just masking those symptoms and putting a band aid on it, essential oils are really able to get to the root problem and help your body, fill in those gaps and do what it needs to thrive and do its best, because our bodies are incredible. They really are amazing machines. Sometimes they just need a little bit of help. So, On Guard is a protective blend that you can use all throughout the year to promote a healthy immune function. It's great whenever you feel that tickle. You start to feel, oh, I might be coming down with something. You can put a drop in some warm water and gargle with it. It's great for soothing sore throats. But luckily, doTERRA has created an entire On Guard line so that you can clean your entire home. So it's not just good for your body, it's good for cleansing your surroundings as well. Johns Hopkins actually called the On Guard blend oh my gosh, what was it, Deborah? Do you remember the future of?
I don't remember exactly.
It's very effective against germs. A lot of people are like, well, I mean, I use Lysol and Clorox to clean. I want to make sure it's really clean. Guys, it's clean. Like there have been some very cool studies done with this oil, and you can get the same cleanliness without the harmful side effects that most cleaning products come with. Now, the third cool thing about oils is how affordable they are. They are more affordable than traditional medical care because all you need is a drop at a time. So it's pennies per dose. I save not hundreds, but thousands of dollars a year in medical costs for my family because mama has her oil book. So if I don't know what oil to use, I just look it up and I've got my pack of oils. So most of the stuff that pops up in our family, unless God forbid, knock on wood, somebody breaks something, I can take care of at home, both physical and emotional stuff. So lavender is one that we use all the time, and definitely one you'll want in your toolbox. It's very calming for the mind. So if you struggle with kind of chilling out before bed, or any time of day you need a chill button, lavender is good for that. It's also calming for the skin. So, with the seasons changing and now we're getting into the bug and sunshine, you may have some skin irritations going on. You can just put lavender on it. I actually keep a roller bottle of lavender in the kitchen for when I burn myself cooking. It's great for any type of burns and blisters, things like that. It's very calming and soothing. Lavender is also an all natural antihistamine. So if you've been struggling with the seasons changing and the pollen rolling in, well, you don't have to take that over the counter stuff that leaves you all groggy. You can just use lavender, peppermint, and lemon oil. That's a super easy, all natural relief for anytime the seasons are changing. You start to get those sniffles and all that fun stuff. All right. 3 ways to use these oils. So the first is aromatic. All the oils that we're going to talk about tonight are great for aromatic use. You can diffuse them using a water diffuser. That's what is pictured here. Water diffusers are going to be the best choice as far as types of diffusers because they don't heat up the oil. So you never want to use like one of those wall plugins or like those candles that heat up your oil, because that will degrade them and you're not going to have those same benefits. So don't leave them in your car at summertime, right? Use a water diffuser, and that way it will put those ions into the air. You can not only positively affect your mood, but you can literally cleanse the air you're breathing. And this is the perfect way to support the respiratory system. I have a diffuser in every room of the house. So you kind of create the mood of each room you're in. And the kids know when I switch it over to our sleepy time oils, they know it's time to start calming down their minds and their body. And the calming sense of the lavender really help them chill out and fall asleep more peacefully. Other ways to use it aromatically, though, if you don't have a diffuser, just putting a drop in your hands, cupping it over your face, and taking those 10 deep breaths. I say 10 because you want to give it enough time to actually get the molecules into your brain, into the limbic part of your brain. That is what controls your heart rate, your blood pressure, your breathing, and your emotions. So take a full minute. You deserve a full minute when you need to reset. And it's pretty cool how quickly this stuff works. It's science. It is totally science backed. The second way that we can use these oils is topically. So that means literally putting it on your skin, on your body. So you can apply it to whatever affected area you're working on directly for those localized benefits. But I highly, highly recommend getting this second tool here, some carrier oil. Now, my favorite is doTERRA's fractionated coconut oil because it's non-greasy, it absorbs very quickly, it's always in the liquid state, so it makes it really easy to use with your essential oils. Now, there are 3 benefits to using a carrier oil. The first is to avoid any skin sensitivity. Now, some of these oils like oregano, cinnamon, that On Guard blend that we talked about earlier, they have warming oils. So when you put them on your skin, it's going to feel a little warm. Other ones like the mints are going to feel cooling. So if you have really thin or sensitive skin, that might be a little too intense, right? So to avoid any skin sensitivity, it's always a good idea to have a carrier oil on hand just to make sure it's not too intense. But you're also going to want that carrier oil just in case you accidentally, we all do it, you accidentally, rub in your oils and then rub your eyes or get it in your mucous membranes or a sensitive area. Don't panic when that happens. Don't worry, you're going to be fine. But your first instinct may be to run over to the sink and, wash it off with water. Don't do that. Why? Oil and water don't mix, right? So it's just going to further drive those oils into your tissue. What you want to do instead of rinsing it with water is to grab your carrier oil and apply it to that area. So like literally if you rub some peppermint oil into your eye and you're like, whoo, that is cold, that's intense, just grab your carrier oil and apply it over your eyelid, or you can like soak a cotton ball of the carrier oil and just hold the cotton ball over your eye and it will pass very quickly. Now, the second reason that you want to dilute, why it's a good thing to dilute, is it's going to make your oil work more effectively. So what I mean by that, the molecules of essential oils are teeny tiny. They don't weigh hardly anything at all. So when you put them on your skin, a lot of it will just evaporate. But when you use a carrier oil, which is heavier, it weighs down the essential oil and carries it deeper into your tissues, therefore making it work more effectively. And the third reason that you want to use a carrier oil is to get more bang for your buck. So don't do what I did. I share this story because I want you to learn from my mistakes. When I first got essential oils, I went to get a massage and I'm like, hey, can you use my essential oil instead of your massage oil? And she's like, sure. And she used almost an entire bottle of my essential oil during that massage. Now, sure, I smelled wonderful. I felt great, but that was a huge waste of money. What I should have said was, hey, can you add a couple drops of my essential oil to your massage oil? And I would have had the same benefits and saved a lot of money by not wasting my essential oil. So that's the third reason to use a carrier oil, so that you use less of your essential oil and can spread it over a larger area of your body and save yourself some money. Right? Any questions so far on aromatic or topical use? Which all of our oils are good for aromatic and topical use. Right. The third reason or the third way to use your essential oils, and this is very specific to doTERRA, okay, guys? Like, please do not take this information and feel like you can buy some oil off a shelf or off Amazon, because the oil industry is unregulated. So it's just not safe. You really need to make sure that your oils are being properly tested for purity. Because if you use an oil that is adulterated or has contaminants or fillers in there, it can actually cause a lot of harm to your body. So I love knowing that doTERRA has done the testing, in party or in-house and by a third-party testing company on every single batch to know that it's safe. Because a lot of our oils are actually safe for internal use. So if you see on a bottle of doTERRA essential oil, if you see a supplemental facts label, just like you would have like on your nutritional facts label on your food, then you can take that internally. So you want to do that for, let's say you wanted to get some extra immune support or some digestive support. Or me, I love to put citrus oils in my water, not only because it tastes delicious, but it's a gentle flush out of all the toxins in your body. So if you do want to enjoy them internally, you have a couple options. You can just add it to your cup of water. Now, safety precautions here when you are adding oils to your drinks or in your cooking, you want to make sure that you're using oil safe materials. So no plastic, no styrofoam, no aluminum cans. If you put essential oils in those cheaply made synthetic materials, it will break down that container and release the toxins that are naturally in those synthetics, and you'll be drinking those toxins, right? So you want to stick with oil safe containers like glass bottles, stainless steel, ceramic. Those are all sturdy enough to withhold essential oils. Now, sometimes you don't want to taste them, right? For example, when my family needs an all natural antibiotic, we like to turn to oregano oil. It's powerful. It works really well, but that's a spicy oil. Definitely not one that I would be putting in my water or dropping under my tongue. No, no, no. In that case, you're going to want to have this third tool here, these veggie caps. Veggie caps is just an empty pill capsule made out of vegetable cellulose. You can drop, oh my gosh, I think you can get probably like up to 13 or 15 drops of oil in each of the veggie caps, and just take it like you would any pill. So that's a really easy way to get those internal benefits without tasting them. All right, any questions on how to use them internally? All right, moving along here. So again, really want to make sure that you are using quality essential oils. doTERRA has committed to test every single batch in-house and third party, and you can view all those testing results by going to sourcetoyou.com. On the bottom of all the bottles, there is a little lot number that you can put in at that website, and it will pull up the testing results. So if you like to geek out and look at all the science behind that, you can do that. But for me, the other reason that I choose doTERRA, besides the purity and the effectiveness, is their commitment to uplift every life that they touch, one drop, one person, one community at a time. So there really is a ripple effect of positivity all the way starting from the growers to the distillers to us, the families receiving these gifts. And it's like a circle of giving. And it's really beautiful knowing that it's a win-win for everybody. So again, check out sourcetoyou.com. You can get some more information on really what sets doTERRA apart from other companies. And you can learn more about our co-impact sourcing initiative. All of our oils are sourced from all around the world, from locations that provide the optimal conditions for potency and purity. And again, it's win-win. So the growers are organized into co-ops, which creates more jobs, provides education, and improves their income. We get improved growing and harvesting practices, which achieves optimal oil yield and ensures sustainability for every single bottle that you get. And the growers receive stable pricing from a trustworthy long-term buyer, which gives us consistently higher grade quality oil. So really the quality of doTERRA is unmatched. We're really setting the standard of oil quality worldwide. So check out more about CPTG and you can learn more about really what makes doTERRA the best of the best and why it's the only company that I will trust with my babies. There's other wonderful things. I could spend all day talking about the heart and the light of doTERRA. So if you have some time, check out the Healing Hands Foundation. This is just how they give back and something I donate to every single month. And there's some beautiful stories for every bottle of our oil, wherever we harvest them from, on the communities that are being impacted. All right, so we're going to jump into now, like the gotta have oils, the ones that I use every single day. And if you had to pick a couple to start with, these would be the ones because they're very versatile and you're going to use them for everything. Lemon. So lemon can be used aromatically, topically, and internally. Now, do you see what the A, the T, and the I stands for next to all of these? Now we know. So lemon is a powerful cleanser for your body, whether you're just adding a drop to your water and flushing out the toxins, but it's also a great cleanser for the home. So you can make tons of DIY cleaning, sprays and things. But I mean, I use lemon straight up all the time because my kids like to create masterpieces on the wall and stick stickers on everything. But if you've got a sticky, greasy mess in the kitchen and you're going to be scrubbing that pan for hours, bust out your lemon oil, save some elbow grease, okay? Or if you have a decal or something on your car window, just put some lemon oil on there. It will blow your mind how easily it will take off any of those messes that you are sure are going to be there for life. Frankincense. All right, y'all. Frankincense is the king of all the essential oils. And if you had to have just one, you'd probably be safe using frankincense. Oh, okay, Tony, you've got a question. So you can use lemon on everything. Are you saying like all surfaces? Um,
Yes.
yeah, I haven't had anything where lemon didn't work. Like I've used it on wood before. Oh my gosh, one of my kids, she's an artist. She put epoxy, she was doing an epoxy project and it got all over our wooden floor. And we used lemon to get the epoxy off, which like, if you guys have ever worked with that material, that's pretty mind blowing. Like I seriously thought that was going to be thousands of dollars to fix our floor. But as always with any cleanser, I would test a small area, out of the way beforehand just to make sure. But I mean, I've used it on everything, windows, everything. So yeah, but always be safe. Just test a small area. Good question. So back to frankincense. This oil supports all of your cells in your body. Like it literally does a check-in. And if it finds a healthy cell that maybe just needs a little bit of support, some gaps filled, it will help it out so it can thrive and perform optimally. Now, if frankincense finds an unhealthy cell in your body, it's going to help it die off so that that cell does not continue replicating more unhealthy cells. So not only is it great for those calm feelings, it's great for prayer, meditation, just soothing your mind and body. Its anti-aging properties are fabulous. Try adding a drop of it to your skincare, to your lotion. You're going to be thanking me. It's definitely a great anti-aging oil. But I put it under my tongue every single day, morning and night, just because I know how well it does with keeping all of my cells working as they should. So frankincense, we have it in the undiluted version. You can also get it in the touch roller. Any of our rollers that say touch mean that it has already been diluted with that fractionated coconut oil. So it's great, if you're just putting it on a sensitive area, it's already ready to go. The frankincense stick. This is a cool new product, fairly new. I like to put it anywhere you have skin issues going on. It's been doing some really cool things for people's skin. And then the frankincense with the boswellic acid complex. I, again, could teach a whole class on this. If there was like one supplement that you should be taking, it's the frankincense boswellic acid complex. So good for your cells. Like, oh my gosh. So lots of different delivery methods for the frankincense. But this is just a little inside scoop here at all the beautiful things that frankincense does for us. It's good for all your body systems, like everything. All right. Another powerhouse oil is the copaiba. So this is a really cool one that is, it's from a tree actually, but this is wonderful for soothing aches and pains, settling the body down for sleep. And this is because it calms your entire nervous system. So whether you are kind of run a little high strung, or maybe you have, some issues with your nervous system, the nerves firing how they shouldn't be. This is a great oil to use in all the ways, aromatically, topically, and internally. Anybody have aches and pains? Yeah, if you're over 20, you probably have some aches and pains, right? So I used to think this was all just part of the aging process and it's just how it was going to be. No, it doesn't have to be like that, guys. We love deep blue. A lot of men really love deep blue because they can feel those immediate benefits by using this blend of oils that is perfect for soothing aching muscles and joints. It's a great one to bust out whenever you feel that head tension coming on. Maybe you've been in front of the computer too long or texting on your phone too much or driving and you're feeling all tense. This is a great oil to use to get some relief. So it does come in the undiluted version. It smells so good. I love when I feel my head acting up, I will put the deep blue oil in the diffuser and it smells like just the most relaxing spa. It's so good. But topically, if you're hurting somewhere, you want to put it where it hurts, right? So in that case, I would recommend using either the deep blue stick, which is in the stick form, makes it super easy to apply. That's probably become the fan favorite just because of its ease of use. And the deep blue stick has copaiba in it. So it packs a double punch for soothing aches and pains and calming the nervous system because of the copaiba. But we also have deep blue in a lotion form, a rub, deep blue rub. So a lot of chiropractors and masseuses love to use the deep blue. We even have it in a pill form, which is great for, those people who, if you feel like you've just been living with aches and pains and this is how your life is going to be, no, it does not have to be like that. Try the deep blue polyphenol complex. The capsules are really good for like that preventative, right? And if something happens, you're doing a new workout and you tweak something and you need something for in the moment, that's when you can bust out the rub or the stick or the oil. Breathe. So this is going to be your go-to for any respiratory issues whatsoever. So if you or a loved one struggles during the changing seasons with the pollen or God, I mean, anytime the seasons change, I feel like people struggle with their lungs and their sinuses. Breathe Blend promotes clear breathing day or night. And I say night because I'm going to get real here. I snore like a mama bear. So I like to put Breathe in my diffuser right by my nightstand to open up my airways at night so that the whole house sleeps more soundly. There is also a Breathe Vapor Stick too. So if you like the stick form of the oils, I love that. I rub it right under my nose. Guys will rub it on their beard or their mustache. So if you have a partner who you just want to or beat with the pillow when they're snoring and keeping you awake at night, just rub the little vapor breathe rub on their mustache instead. Digestion. So raise your hand if you ever have tummy issues. Yeah, it happens to everybody, right? Digestin is your go-to blend for any digestive issues. So if you've got upset stomach, maybe you're traveling on an airplane or a windy car ride and you're feeling that motion sickness and nausea, I love to bust out the Digestin. It's also great to just use after meal times for improved digestion, or during the holidays when you're eating a little bit too much, or when you're traveling and you're trying foods that aren't quite sitting right with your gut. You can just put a drop of this under your tongue or dilute another drop and rub it all over your tummy, or just sit there and inhale those oils. Right. Wild orange, this is like your happy, your sunshine in a bottle. Wild orange is a super uplifting, energizing, and invigorating oil. It's really happy. Like that's the best way to describe it, is your happy oil. All the citruses are very uplifting like that, but wild orange is especially like sunshiny. And it's tasty. The citruses are really yummy. So remember, when you put them in your water, you're flushing out those toxins. And I've never combined wild orange with another oil and not liked it. Like it blends well with everything. Adaptive. Raise your hand or put in the comments if you ever experience stress. Yeah, we all do. Everybody gets stressed out. But adaptive was actually developed for its calming properties. So if you do have, those nervous, anxious feelings, adaptive is going to be your new best friend. It's also great for focus. So because it improves that sustained attention while keeping you in that chill space. I love to diffuse this when the kids are studying. They take an adaptive roller when they're testing. A lot of teachers love to diffuse this in the classroom because it is very calming, but it also keeps the kids focused. But you can apply this topically to the base of your skull and the back of your neck whenever you're feeling, the overwhelmed sensation or having those anxious thoughts. It's also really good for sleep. So if you have, have trouble calming down or feeling less anxious at night, adaptive is a really good one to put in the diffuser. Right, balance. So this is another great one for aromatic and topical use. This is my favorite to bring to a massage. And now I know to just say, add a couple drops to your massage oil, but it's very calming for the mind and body. It has a very light scent. It's very earthy. Whereas the adaptive you can smell a lot more of like the wild orange and the florals. Whereas the balance is a little bit more, I don't want to say masculine, but it's just more like earthy and grounding. And when you diffuse this, oh my gosh, it smells so good, you guys. But there is a really cool study that was done. You can see in the slide here. This first picture is a slide of a patient's blood cells, and they were all clumped together. They're not round. They were not moving as they should. And they applied a drop of balance oil to the bottom of the patient's feet. And 30 seconds later, took another blood sample, and put that under the microscope. And now you can see that these blood cells are round. They're flowing and moving as they should. So it's, again, really cool how quickly these oils, within a couple minutes, they can do a little check-in with all the cells in your body. All right, so there is a whole class on the MetaPower system, so I'm not going to spend a whole bunch of time on this, but if some of the issues that you're looking to get relief from include a slow metabolism, occasional indigestion, trouble sleeping, sore joints and muscles, low energy, sagging skin, poor circulation, hunger cravings, especially sugar cravings, wrinkles, hair loss, and glucose spikes, put in the comments and I will send you the class on the MetaPower. But there is a whole line of MetaPower products that is based off of the MetaPower oil blend. But one of the stars in this lineup is the MetaPower Advantage. It's a collagen. It's a powder you just add to water. It's a delicious drink. We have it in the lemon orange flavor as well as the cherry pomegranate, which is actually the cherry pomegranate collagen is on sale right now. It's 20% off from now until April 25th. So if getting a high quality collagen is something that you've been looking into, this is the week to do it. And I know, Devery, you're a big fan of the cherry pomegranate, right? Yeah, that one's delicious. But this one, you can see some of the benefits. It literally is like reverse aging for your body, and it activates the longevity in your genes. So just the skin improvements and cognitive function alone is amazing. But I also love how it gives you more energy because it has NMN in it, which is like your body's energy. But it also supports lean muscle and connective tissue. So if like any of that stuff that I just talked about is something you're like, oh, I could use a little help with that, try the MetaPower Advantage, especially this week while you can score the cherry pomegranate while it is on sale. Let me get back to the questions. Okay, Tony asked, so in terms of balance, did I hear that we can apply it on the bottom of our feet to unclog our pores? No, so I was talking about the study that was done when they added a drop of the balance to the bottom of the patient's feet to help with the blood cells. So these are the unhealthy blood cells. And then after using the balance, this is what they look like. If you're looking to unclog your pores, though, we've got several great lines of skincare products. And they're toxic free and they smell really good. So if unclogging pores, I would check out our toner. Right. So if you really want to feel awesome, it starts with your foundational health, right? It starts with what you're putting into your body. Now, for years, oh my gosh, myself and all my clients, whether they were struggling with something physical or emotional, we always started with the Lifelong Vitality Pack. This is a trio of supplements that, oh my gosh, has worked miracles, literally miracles for people's health. Some really incredible success stories behind this product. And over the years, doTERRA is always at the forefront of science, and we've got an upgrade now. So we've actually been able to get rid of a couple of, well, we still have these available, but we've combined them so that you have both your multivitamins and minerals and your greens, which, let's be real, guys, who doesn't need more greens in their diet? We've combined all of those into one whole food nutrient complex. This is another powdered drink, and it's delicious. Don't let it trick you because it's green. I'll tell you what, when I first tried to get my kids to try this, my 5-year-old was like, Mama, it's green. Like, he's looking at me like, what are you trying to feed me? I am not going to drink that. I'm like, Odin, it's really, really good. It's a green juice. Just try it. Try one sip. If you don't like it, all right. He loves it. So if a 5-year-old can drink this, it's like a mango pineapple flavor is how I would best describe that. So even though it's green, it is delicious. You'll actually look forward to drinking this every morning, and you're going to get all of your vitamins, your minerals, and your greens in this powder. Now that is like something so good that you can do for your health. Like, whether you're looking to improve something physically or emotionally, it all starts with what you are feeding your body. And it's not just what we eat, it's what we absorb, right? And I love, because doTERRA scientists are awesome, they are so incredible about making sure that our body recognizes these supplements. It's all whole foods. Your body knows what it is. It knows how to process it. but your body also absorbs and retains it. That is a huge issue with so many supplements out there. Now, most supplements that are out there are synthetic. They're man-made. They're not whole foods. But your body not only doesn't know what to do with it, it doesn't absorb and retain it. So doTERRA has really put the science into not just their oils, but their supplements. And I can't say enough good things about the VMG. Like really, if you had to choose one thing, even over the oils, I would recommend the VMG. So that'd be like one really, really good thing that you can do for your health is just drinking one packet a day, like literally 30 seconds in the morning will do so much good for your body. Now, if you want to do a little better, then you can add in these omegas. The E omega is going to have your essential oils along with omegas for it's so much more than brain, heart, health. Like it's so much more than that. Your omegas run way more than you think. And again, I could talk for an hour on each of these things, but we're trying to just give a quick rundown here. But yeah, that would be like the better option. Now, if you want the best option, I would say add all three of these to your morning routine. The third is the PB Restore. So what this is, to put it simply, is your probiotics. But most probiotics only support your gut, whereas PB Restore supports your entire microbiome. So your skin, your emotions, your gut health, your if you're a lady, your lady microflora, right? So we want to make sure that all of those microbiomes on and in our body are being given what they need to be healthy. So PB Restore has your pre, post, and probiotics, as well as the macrophages. So this is just like the science. It will blow your mind. But seriously, guys, start with the foundation of your well-being. This is going to address so many of the issues that you have. And then if there's anything left over, then we can, add in an essential oil protocol. But this really does, like if you were to start on these three things, it would take care of the majority of your issues right then and there. But it's a huge value in the VMG, especially. Like if you tried to recreate this, well, you wouldn't be able to because you wouldn't have the oils. You wouldn't have doTERRA oils. But you'd have to spend over $250 to only get a teeny portion of what is in VMG. So personally, I order all of my supplements for my family from doTERRA. And then I get all my oils for free because I use our rewards program, which I can totally show you guys how to do that too. We get a lot of freebies. I'm the queen of freebies. I can do it. I can help you. But we've gone over a lot tonight of the physical benefits from essential oils and these supplements, but there's the emotional side to it as well, which we've got a whole class for that. So just keep in mind that whatever you're feeling, you can get some relief emotionally and mentally from your oils as well. So again, starting with the foundation with those supplements that I showed you, and then if there's anything left over, like pain and aches, trouble sleeping, those seasonal threats, immune support, whatever it is, we can add in an oil protocol to get you where you want to be. All right, but this is just a really quick, fun way that you can start ditching some of the toxins in your environment. You may not be aware, but anything in your home or in your environment that is scented, even if it says all natural or perfume, like guys, that is so toxic. Please go and throw it away right now. You can still have a wonderfully smelling home and car, wherever you are without the toxic load. All right. Your body can only handle so much. So a really easy swap is to ditch your little scented trees or your little Febreze plugins or car things, oh my gosh, get rid of those and just start using your essential oils. Put it on a cotton ball, put it on a wooden clothespin and clip it. It's going to be an all natural, safe, toxic free diffuser. So let's get back to those goals that you wrote on the top of your paper. If there's anything that you did not get addressed tonight, go ahead and put that in the chat box so we can make sure that you get help with that. Or if you're watching the recording, I'm going to give you my contact information in just a minute and you can shoot me a text or give me a call and I'd be happy to help you with that one-on-one. All right. Now, the only thing that's keeping you from what you want is the story that you've been replaying over and over in your head about why you can't have it. Oh, everybody else can have that. Everybody else can feel better, but not me. Well, that's a story you're telling yourself and it's not true. So I'm going to help you bust through that limiting belief and find you some safe and natural solutions so that you can start feeling better. And ask yourself, what would it mean for you to have solutions for 85 to 90% of your common health challenges right in your home? What would that mean for you? If you had a box of oils and you had a book that you could look up whatever you needed help with right there in your home, and you could take care of almost everything that pops up for your family safely and naturally, what would that mean for you to be the solutions provider? So I'll tell you what, it feels good. It feels really good. So if you've got your wish list, I'm going to show you how to get the best deals possible. There's 3 ways that you can purchase. Now, nobody here is going to do the retail. That's the most expensive. You'd only have to pay that if you were like shopping from doTERRA directly or buying in a spa office or something. You guys, when you get started through me, get the wholesale price. So you get 25% off of all the best products, like everything. Supplements, oils, diffusers, all your home and body care, all of that, you're going to get 25% off. And then once you're a customer, I also show you how to get freebies. And I'll help you rack up those freebies. Well, let me see. We got a question in the chat box. Do you have specific oils that assist with mental health? Yes. So some of the ones that I really would recommend that we covered tonight, the Copaiba. And if somebody is hesitant about using oils and they're more likely to take a pill, the Copaiba oil comes in a pill form as well. Also the adaptive. So the adaptive oil and the adaptive capsules. The adaptive capsules specifically are really, really good for mental health because they have GABA in them. If you've never heard of GABA, it's a neurotransmitter in your brain that literally calms down the receptor sites in your brain. So if somebody is like always in fight or flight, always in hindbrain, not able to think logically, really would recommend taking the adaptive capsules. But yeah, once you're a member, I'll shoot you a link with that will give you the 25% off, and you'll get all my coaching for free. You'll get a welcome packet that has some goodies in there, some free samples. But the best part is the personal consultation. So this is where, literally will be one-on-one. We'll go over all of your specific health goals and concerns for you or your loved ones. I'll tell you exactly what to use, how to use it, and we're going to have an ongoing relationship. So I want to know, what's working, if we need to tweak something. I want to have that relationship with you. You'll also get access to our VIP education group on Facebook, where every day we're posting holistic health tips. And it's a beautiful community. Like there's a lot of just really good people on there celebrating every win that you have. And you have access not only to my brain, but my entire team of educators. And we have doctors and chiropractors, nurses, healers of all different modalities on our team. So it's just a really nice resource for you to get all the support that you need. And you get ongoing support. So anytime that you need to do a check-in, you just shoot me a text, say, hey, I need to talk. All right. And if you're local to the area, we can get together in person or, Zoom makes it very easy to connect from all over the world. Now, like I said, I'm going to help you get as many freebies as possible. So depending on how big your order is, usually I can help you get one of these free gifts. So you can choose either a free diffuser, or you can choose option 2, which is the citrus bloom. It's a really yummy floral citrus blend of oils that's in a foaming hand wash with a really pretty glass container. Or option 3, you can get both of our all natural whitening toothpaste. They come in the On Guard flavor, so it has like a nice cinnamon flavor, as well as the super mint, which is like a super, super minty flavor. So definitely help you guys rack up the freebies. And starting tomorrow through the 25th is a flash sale. We're having 20% off of like all the spring favorites. So a lot of the stuff that is on your wish list is probably 20% off this week. So I can really help you rack up those savings. And the flash sale is for everybody, whether you're a current customer or a newbie. If you haven't gotten started yet, though, I definitely would recommend starting with a kit. This is a collection of oils and supplements that is going to pack a bigger savings for buying them as a set. Like the Natural Solutions kit, this one's my personal favorite because you get like all the popular oils, all the supplements we talked about, a diffuser, the deep blue, some of the personal care products, and a really pretty box to store everything in. But depending on what your needs or your budget is, we've got kits for everything, and I can always help you create your own starter kit. So here's my contact information. Reach out. This is my personal cell. You can email me, find me on Instagram. And this QR code, if you want to scan it or take a picture with your phone, this will take you to my website where you can get on my email list. And that way you won't miss out on any of the free classes that we do online, any of the in-person events. If you're local here to the Dallas area, every month we've got something fun going on, a make and take or some sort of workshop where you can come and get hands-on with the oils. All right. But there's really 3 types of people that I love to support. Those who are living the wellness lifestyle, getting products to support them and their family naturally and safely. The second type of people I like to support are my sharers. These are the people who, they fall in love with the oils, and their friends and family are like, hey, what are you doing differently? Like something's changed. You seem like you're doing so much better. And they love to share and talk about these awesome oils and supplements. And I can show you how to actually make money by sharing your referral link with those friends and family members. And they will get the free membership and my coaching, and you get 20% of whatever they order from their first purchase. But if you fall into the third category and you're curious to see what it's like to actually build your own doTERRA business and earn income while truly making a positive impact in the world, I would love for you to stick around for just a few more minutes after this, and we can talk about the business side of things and what that would look like for you. But if you want to start winning some freebies, some gifts for sharing with others, anytime that you bring a guest, either in person or online, to a class, I love to hook you up with a free gift. This is a really cute little keychain that you can earn by hosting a class. And I like to fill up the little drams of oils with your favorite so that you have your favorite essential oils with you wherever you go. And our classes are a lot of fun. We do, prizes and giveaways. They're very interactive. And everybody is sure to leave with a smile on their face, whether it's in person or online. And if you are hosting a online class, I can even send out samples to people. So even if they don't live locally, they can still get to try the oils and experience them during the class. All right. So if you'd like to learn more about the joy of sharing oils and what the business opportunity can look like, you can stay on for just another 5 minutes. We're going to dive into that now so you can see why doTERRA? Why now? Well, like we said before, we are the largest essential oil company in the world. We're the most tested, most trusted, and this is why we're used by doctors and hospitals worldwide. All of our oils are ethically and sustainably sourced, and we work directly with the farmers. We have over 120 markets open all over the world, and our compensation plan is genius. We have the highest retention rate. 65% of our customers keep coming back for more, which is like so much better than other companies. And you'll see why once you start using the oils, you really can't live without them because they make such a positive difference in your life. We're also a privately owned company with an incredible ownership team. I mean, like hearts of gold, y'all. And we're debt free with no outside funding. So life is good with doTERRA, and it just keeps getting better. But our team, we have fun together. We love to go on trips and retreats. We, have our monthly meetings, and it's just a really beautiful, supportive community. It's like one big oily family. And but you may have some questions, right? How do I make money? How much time is involved? Could this work for me and my lifestyle? Or if you're ready to go, like, what's the next step? Well, how you make money is pretty simple. You sample. Like if let's say you're talking to a friend and they're struggling with stress, or maybe they're having trouble getting their little one to sleep, offer them a sample. Teach them how to use that sample, and then get them started with their own membership. And of course, we want to make sure that we plug them into all the support systems that we have in place. Now, don't worry if you are brand new to oils or you're not feeling confident about your knowledge, you're not in this alone. I'm your oil mentor, but I'm also your business coach. So anything that you need, I'm there to support you with, including helping get your new members started and giving them the support and coaching that they need as well. But the income really is limitless. It's how much you want to put into it. So, a lot of people just share to get their products paid for that they use every month. Other people are looking for a way to support their income. Maybe they have a part-time or full-time job already, and they're just looking for a little something extra to help cover some bills, or if there's something special that you're saving up for. And then other people are looking to multiply their income or replace their current job. So really, it's just how much time and energy you want to put into it. It's your business. It's going to look however you want it to. So if you're just looking to get your oils paid for, I'd recommend investing like 3 to 5 hours a week, sharing, getting people to come to classes, helping them get started. If you're looking to supplement your income, then you're going to want to bump it up to 5 to 15 hours a week. And if you're looking to replace your income, that's more like 15 to 30 hours per week. So I used to have several jobs, and now this is my job. I work from home. I make my own hours. I get to be the mom for my kids that I need to be. And I make my business work for me, how I want it to look. So that's definitely something I'm passionate about helping people do. If you'd like to have that one-on-one conversation and figure out what it could look like for you, I would love to talk to you more about that. But if you want to do this, it really can work for you if you're passionate, not just about oils, but if you're open to learning. Like, again, you don't have to be the expert. You don't have to know how to use all this stuff. But if you're open to learning about holistic health, this could absolutely work for you. Now, you do have to like people. This is not the gig for somebody who doesn't want to talk to people. You have to actually care about human beings. But if you can follow a system and get things done, this can absolutely work for you. So the next step, if you're already a customer and you have a wholesale account and you're ready to go, then just upgrade. It's literally a click of a button when you log into your account. And you're going to want to set up your rewards program to be at least 100 PV. That way you're going to have, oils and things to sample for people. You're going to actually be using the product so that you have some testimonials and stories to share with people, right? But if you're not yet a member, I can help you, create your own starter kit and help you set up your rewards order. But just reach out for help. We're going to plug you into all of our training and resources. Like literally, there are videos and guides and myself, coaching for every step of the way. So the first step would really just to be to start making a list of everybody you know that might be open to learning about some natural options for their health and start offering them some samples. Get them to a class. We teach online pretty much every week. And if you're in the local Dallas area, then we have monthly in-person events as well that you can bring your friends to. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for sticking around and learning more about the joy of sharing and the business opportunity. If there's anything else that we didn't cover, you can put it in the comments or shoot me a text after the class. And I'm hoping that y'all will take advantage of this flash sale this week. I'm definitely going to stock up on all my favorites for springtime. And I'm having fun helping people rack up all the freebies. So that kicks off tomorrow, the 17th through the 25th, while supplies last. And I know some of these stuff, they are going to sell out quickly. So better to get your order in the beginning of the week or you're going to be sad and kicking yourself that you waited. But thank you guys so much for being on tonight and have a wonderful rest of your evening. Bye.